Hi, I'm Irving Carlos Amarron Hernandez, and what I learned in this practice was that beyond obtaining a new concept was rather to reiterate or reaffirm the previous knowledge on the subject of the principle of conservation of energy, from the concept that energy is not destroyed or created, only transformed, to the point of being able to determine what is the mechanical energy of an object, even if it's solved when you are missing important data such as mass. And and I also learned that it's necessary to write down all the information to be able to solve the questions that you are asked, as well as the use of specific formulas to find the correct values.
Hi, I'm Alejandro Garcia Medellin, and while doing this exercise, I learned different concepts. One of them is the gravitational potential energy. This is an energy that each object possesses as because of its position in a gravitational field. The most common use for this energy is for an object near the surface of the Earth, where the gravitational acceleration can be assumed to be constant. It's about 9.8 meters over seconds squared. Another concept I learned while doing this exercise is the kinetic energy. I personally believe that the kinetic energy is a very important energy in our life because it's the energy of motion, and literally everything has is moving always, or most of the things are always moving. I also learned the formula to get the kinetic energy of an object. That is, kinetic energy is equal to 1 half mass times velocity squared. Another concept I learned is the mechanical energy. The mechanical energy can be due to its position or due to its motion. The mechanical energy can be either kinetic or can be potential. Kinetic means that it's moving, and potential means that it's the energy stored. And finally, I also learned the concept of the principle of conservation of energy in mechanics. So this principle it's that states that if only conservative forces are doing work, the total of mechanical energy of a system neither increases nor decreases in any process. It's just constant. It is conserved. Also, this principle is known as the conservation of mechanical energy. Thank you.
Well, in my conclusion, I think that the exercise was really interesting and I liked it a lot. I liked more the part of like the experiment where we had to point out the things with the program. I really like that part because I don't know, it has more practical stuff, if you can say it that way. And I find it really fun and interesting to see how it can work and it can be demonstrated. And I think that the whole thing, you know, the themes and the exercise in general was interesting.
I learned how different type of energies can be shown in different movements and how they can be present at the same time in certain conditions. Also, that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Therefore, the initial energy will be equal to the final energy in a work.
Hi, my name is Maximiliano, and with this activity, I learned how we can calculate different types of energy in the actions that we made day by day. Like, for example, the scale we did in this activity, I learned that we can calculate his kinetic potential energy, and with that, we can obtain the total energy. So I think this is also important for the people who are trying to study an engineer or something like that, because you will need this a lot, these calculations. But I think that will help you and it'll be very necessary in your life. Thanks.